Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have more Agents of Mayhem goodness. We have 3 expansions for the Agents of Mayhem board game. So we have the Gaunt expansion, the Hammersmith expansion, and the Civil Overwatch Patrol expansion. Let's start with Hammersmith. Again, brought to you by Apollo Games, Academy Games, Deep Silver, Volition, and THQ Nordic. Again, designed by Gunter Eckert. Hammersmith, aka Magnus Thorson, is a remorseless weapons maker in the service of Dr. Babylon and Legion, an ambitious lieutenant in the Ministry of Pride. Hammersmith has an insatiable hunger for power matched only by his arrogance. This set includes these items here. Again, this was released in 2019. It was part of the Agents of Mayhem Pride of Babylon Kickstarter, which I backed the whole thing. So again, there's your artwork, which I love. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. Of course, you have a little bio on him, the expansion rules. Expansion, new ability symbols, place mine, basic location, triggering the mine, dark matter, fracker, doomsday device, and nothing on the back. So that's a cool picture. In background, a little bit of information about him. Of course, here's your card, which details information about the character Hammersmith. It gives you his background information, gives you his details of his points, stat line, and of course Persephone's notes. Hammersmith is the nom de guerre of Magnus Thorson, the designer of weapons. At one time he sold his services to the highest bidders. Allegiance or ideology did not matter, only his passion to create. Then one day he simply vanished. Dr. Babylon thought he could force the Swedish upstart to work for Legion, but coercion was unnecessary. Thorson was eager to join the Ministry of Pride. They were a match made in heaven. So it looks like he's a villain. And in the back, as usual, they have the skill upgrades that you would have. Skill upgrades, Legion tech upgrades, and dark matter upgrades that the character can get and the cost that's attached to them. So you also get your sheets of tokens. These are your upgrades and the cost attributed to them. You got your status markers, you got doomsday device, front and back appear to be the same. And you have the player board. At the top, it's got the shield, the armor, the speed, the focus, the tech, and the mayhem. His attack, his move, his weapon of choice, sprint, jump, place mine, and the gadgets. Weapon gadget, action gadget, and your passive gadget. That's the player board. And that's everything that you get in the Hammersmith expansion. And you also get your figures and some cards. And as always, they give you a little background card here. Hold on. Stuck there. Okay. And what's it say here? Hammersmith expansion contains gadget and mayhem cards for Hammersmith. Okay. Some are red, some are purple and blue. Got his face on it, which always helps out. And it's got dark matter. So put that up here like this. Okay, front and back of that card. So we got laser chainsaw, laser pincers, homing bullets, implosion rockets, homing missiles, mega laser, ground slam, laser mines, special turrets, superior firepower, Omi rifle 2.0, and dark matter mines. That's the cards you get. You get some more cubes. You get the figure of him. I'm going to use it against the background so you can see it a little better, a little clearer. It's a great sculpt. Again, hex in the front, circle in the back. There's the figure. Okay. And you get two of these guys, identical sculpts. And these sculpts came in the core box as well. So just, you got a couple more of these, so you got 4 of these total. 2 that are in this expansion, but you also get 2 that are included in the original base set. And you also have some more of these cubes as well, trackers for him. So that's everything that's included in that expansion of Hammersmith. Then we have Get Gaunt. I am the world. Excuse me. Genius, trickster, superstar. Meet August Gaunt of Legion's Ministry of Pride. With his auto-tuned microphone and mind-controlling headphones, Gaunt has turned thousands of adoring fans into an army of murderous autonomats. But beware, his ego is so big, it won't fit inside this box. Get Gaunt. Tells you what's involved in the game. And it came out in 2019. Brought to you by Apollo Games, Academy Games, Volition, and Deep Silver. Okay. Let's crack this one open. So start as we did with the other one. We have the okay, so right off the bat here we have the expansion rules. So rules for civilian in the Gaunt fan. The expansion, new status markers, bleed, panic, new ability, condition, sonic push, basic action, Gaunt's fans, minions, drowning, fan gadgets, civilians, neutral, deploy, punch action, civilian setups, fan and civilian limit, hate machine, doomsday device. All right. That's it for that one. So that's going to be his card. Of course, you have the main August Gaunt, which is his background right here, his stat line right there, and Persephone's note: of all Legion's vile lieutenants, none is more annoying than August Gaunt. His music alone terrorizes millions of people, yet the world's youths can't get enough of him. Gaunt was able to buy into Legion, a place he could perfect his technological marvels. As long as the Ministry of Pride gets it cut, Dr. Babylon will overlook his extravagances. And there's the man himself. And in the back, of course, you can get your skill upgrades and the cost that's attached to them. So that's that. Got some tokens here. Doomsday device, it's Mayhem status, bleed status markers. Front and back are the same. These are for his upgrades. That's his upgrade counters. You get one of these sheets that says civilian on the front. So it says punch, deploy, flee, mayhem. You flip that over, you got your Gaunt fan. Punch, deploy, sprint, and call fan. So, depending on which one you're using, got player board for both. And you also have his player board, Gaunt, and of course he's got the shield, armor, speed, focus, tech, and mayhem up top. He's got a supersonic microphone, which is his weapon of choice. He's got movement, he's got attack die, sprint, jump, sonic push, and he's got space for an action gadget, weapon gadget, and a passive gadget. So that's his player board. Nothing on the back. And of course we've got some stuff in this box as well, which comes with it. Open this up, but you got this cute. His tracking, so we can track and use that on his player board. We've got some cards. Again, when I picked up the, I got the Kickstarter, all this was included in the Kickstarter. Nothing needed to be bought separately. So it says here, Get Gaunt expansion contains gadget and mayhem cards for Gaunt. So I'm going to pull that to the side, put this to the side for a second. And you got your front of your cards. I love the fact that it has a picture of the character so you know these cards are only used for him. And you know it comes from this expansion. So you got Sonic Push, Sonic Implosion, Auto Tuner, Bubblegum Grenades, Control Collar, Gauntlet 2.0, Explosive Charm, Super Fans, Groupies, Mosh Pit, Fan Service, and Turn It Up to 11. Those are the cards that are included in this expansion. And you get a bunch of figures as well. Again, these are your fans or your, what do we call them? Civilians or fans, depending which way you're going to use them. So there's, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these figures. All identical sculpts, 7 of those. And you get your cool Gaunt figure. Again, they're hexes in the front, circles on the back, and there he is. Nice sculpt. And they all go back into there, like so. And there you have it. That is everything that's included in the expansion for Get Gaunt, or Gant. No, it's Gaunt. And last but not least, we also are going to talk about today Civil Overwatch Patrol. Again, brought to you by THQ Nordic, Volition, Deep Silver, Apollo Games, and Academy Games. Designed by Gunter Eckert. Civil Overwatch Patrol units, COPS, represent the latest in law enforcement automation technology. Their ever-vigilant AI modules are programmed to serve and protect using peaceful methods. But what happens when you override their safeguards? Mayhem and hijinks ensue. COPS could be controlled by either Legion or Mayhem. Best to watch your 6. It tells you what it has in here. Again, brought to you by those companies. Copyright 2019. Again, this was part of the Kickstarter as well as an add-on. Again, all 3 of these expansions were add-ons for the core game. And then we got Cop Hacked. So you got up here Hack Cop OM, stat line, Hand Blaster, Explode, Deploy. When a cop is down, place an explosion marker in its place. Place a cop anywhere. All right, on the other side, you got Cop Unhacked. Stats, Hand Blaster. After a unit attacks, closest cop moves 4 spaces towards it and attacks it. You got here Explode. When a cop is down, you put explosion marker there. Deploy. If there is no cop in a line of sight of an attacking unit, the other side places a cop within 4 spaces. So you get that. Again, you get your explanation of the expansion rules. Cop expansion, unhacked cops, neutral, attacking, deploying, cop setup, hacking, hacked, minions, downing, hacking ally cops, and cop limit. There's nothing on the back. So that's the information about the cops. And then you get this. Again, you gotta love these little carrying cases that they have. Keep everything together. So you get a total of 5 figures, and I got one out already for us, and they're all the sculpts are identical. So pull them out. Oops. It's 6 of them, sorry. That's what he looks like. Stopping traffic. You would think the robots would have all kinds of weapons and stuff like that, but nope. Like I said, they're meant for keeping the peace through non-violent means. But that's what you get, and you get 6 of them. There's one of them. There's 2 of them. There's the other 4 that you get. All the same identical sculpts. So that concludes this unboxing and concludes showing you all the things that are included in the following expansions. We had Civil Overwatch Patrol. We had Hammersmith. And we also had Gaunt. So again, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You can also, of course, hit that subscribe button. This way, you're kept up to date as to any time we release any new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well. Enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.